My name is Frank Bonada, and joining me today to preview Cage Warriors Dublin is Team KF member Cage Warriors welterweight Omran Chaaban. Uh, First of all, Omran, I mean, since we last spoke, first round Anaconda submission over Mush Alsani. Uh, I mean, yeah, how have you been? And how do you feel after that impressive victory?
Yeah, man, I feel great. Just finished Ramadan, and yeah, the fight went like like I said to you, like yeah, what I was expecting, and yeah, just like yeah, pretty healthy now. That's the most important. Like after the fight, you're healthy, so you can go again. And yeah, man, felt great. The fight you saw it wasn't like too long. Should be shorter, but it is what it is. But yeah, been good, man, and I'm very good. Thank you.
With the fight with Aslani, like there's the footage of you two in the face-offs and whatnot, and he's going on about noodle arms and all that. And the fact that even the commentary team were talking about it, the fact that you actually managed to lock in an anaconda with said noodle arms, I mean, that's got to feel good, right?
Yeah, and he said spaghetti arms actually.
Oh, that
And
was
like
it. Sorry, spaghetti arms.
yeah, and like yeah, spaghetti arms, but I dropped him twice
Yeah,
in a
exactly.
round with spaghetti arms, and I wobbled him with a left hook. So yeah, not bad. I take it. Actually, when he said that, I like when I went to the back to the hotel room at night, like, and people were sending me all the videos, like, from like my friends and like just people and the comments and everything. I was like spaghetti arms, and I was just started laughing. Man, me and my brother were laughing. Like, I just like took it like it's funny. It's a funny one. So yeah, not bad.
And then I guess since then we've just had Cage Warriors 152 wrap up, which I mean it was a really brilliant event to watch just from a fan's perspective alone. Obviously, George Hardwick, Nathan Fletcher, Luke Riley had that incredible war. But when I was speaking to you in the aftermath of that one, the one name that came up was Madars Fleminas. Obviously a guy who's got two wins over Finnish fighters, established name in the Cage Warriors roster. Is that a fight you'd be interested in next?
I think it makes sense. Like even like from the promotion, like just like it's beating two Finnish fighters. That like yes, everyone had a good name and everything. Like
Mm.
and like now Alexi he beat him as well, and like makes perfect sense. Like and like I won the fight, and it's a good sell point as well. Like he beat two Finnish fighters. I want to actually like beat the shit out of him, like sorry for person, but yeah, and yeah, I I won it. So
So now you're out of Ramadan and all, you can start looking forward. When do you think that? What's a realistic timeline for you to step back in the cage?
uh, like now, like I've been training, so it doesn't actually matter. Like
Right.
I'm ready, so it doesn't matter to
Yeah.
me.
Whenever works for him.
Oh, man.
For real. Um, and then so coming up next is the big one. It's obviously a bit of a shame that you couldn't get onto it. But K is Dublin. It's just the way things have lined out with Ramadan and all. But I mean, cracking card back in Ireland. Um, a lot of your teammates on the card, but first I would like to talk about the welterweight championship. Rhys McKee, Jimmy Wallhead. I mean, it's a brilliant fight. Jimmy Wallhead has just been spectacular since coming back in the promotion. I was there in person to watch him in Manchester against Figlac, and I mean that was the biggest that when he landed that KO, that the crowd went wild. It was the biggest like cheer of the night, and obviously Rhys McKee is been here for a minute now. Went to the UFC and has come back and put on that fight against Spurlinson that was spectacular in its own right. But yeah, what's your read on this fight, mate? How do you see it playing out?
Man, I actually see. I know, like lots of people go. I think race, but I think Jimmy like judo like takes over, and I think he makes it look easy.
Right.
I actually think he makes it look easy. Like I think he takes him down and submits him, or he KOs him. Yeah, I think it's gonna make it. It's gonna make it look easy. yeah, I think this, guys, everybody has an opinion, and this is my opinion. I'm just loud with my opinions, and like this is how I am, and I think just like I think he's gonna make it look easy and just gonna go press him forward and take him down, and yeah, finish
Hmm.
him. Yeah,
I mean, I think that it makes a lot of sense because, like, I think if Jimmy does win, he will make it look easy. If Rhys wins, it probably makes it into more of a dogfight and grinds it out.
it's
But
gonna be a war.
yeah, for real, and that's where Rhys McKee thrives, I think. But I mean, if you look at both of Jimmy's fights since coming back to Cage Warriors, Dubinsky and Figlak, underdog in both fights, gets them both out in a minute or two in the first round. Which, yeah, I mean, it's been sensational. Would you be? I mean, I think Jimmy's retiring at the end of this, and Rhys wants a move up to the UFC again. But I mean, even just hypothetically, do those fights interest you just for yourself in the future?
And like I'm interested in every fight. Like I like the matchups. I like, yeah, why not? You know, and like even who is it? Who's that guy? That Skabensky guy.
Mm,
Who he won in the same night as me.
yeah,
He beat Brown, and like if let's say Flamingo doesn't want to fight, like I would love to fight Skabensky as well. Like he's at like a name there, so why
yeah.
not? So I don't actually like mind. So yeah, I wouldn't mind. No.
Bro. Um, and then I guess looking at the co-main, James Sheehan versus Oban Elliott, another welterweight fight. So it's also relevant to you. I mean, this is a fun fight, isn't it? Like, um, I spoke to Oban in the build up to this, and I've spoken to him a few times in the past, and his mentality seems just so locked in, solid now. Um, but then James Sheehan, I've been watching his stuff with like Energized and whatnot, and I don't know, they both seem tailor made for this matchup, even just mentality wise. And then the fighting styles as well is just going to be a brilliant clash. Um, does where does Sheehan train? At Team Rhino. Um, yeah. So again, can I get your thoughts on this one?
I think you said it right. They are both pretty like. I think it's gonna be a war because
Yeah.
they are both like that. You know, there's not much of a IQ in their fighting. Like it's not a bad thing. Like some
Yeah.
people just all like that. Yeah, man, it's a hard one, but I think I'm gonna go with might go with. They're both the same for me. You know, like
Mm,
they are both like very like equal fighters.
yeah.
You know, uh, man, it's a hard one. I just know it's gonna be a war. Like
Mm,
it's not gonna be a clean fight. That's what I know. Like it's gonna be a dirty fight, and it's gonna come to be more like whose condition maybe is better.
mm.
You get me?
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fascinating. What sort of reception do you think? Well, both Jimmy Wallhead and Obam are going to get when they walk out in front of the Irish crowds. So I mean, like, yeah, Oban's a bit of a character. He's one that lets it all out there. How do you reckon the Irish fans will receive him?
Uh, Oban, I don't know. I think he might not like be the favorite, obviously, because it's an island and everything. So I think and it's Irish people, so you never know. But I think like judo, there's gonna be like some respect to him.
Yeah.
But then obviously Rhys has his crowd here, which is I think it's the main one, but that's why he's in the main event.
Mm,
So uh, it's not gonna be nothing crazy, but I think it's gonna be more crazy for like
yeah.
Albans, you know, like
Got you.
Albans gonna get maybe booed, but man, who cares? End of the day,
For
basically.
it. Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
if they care, but like I wouldn't care. But yeah, I think obviously they're gonna be with Sheehan and Rhys. So
Mm.
yeah,
Have you ever fought in a situation when you've been the sort of the outside guy fighting against a hometown favorite or anything like that in the past?
man, like I actually yeah, I thought I would have like I fought a couple of times engage warriors like
Yeah.
against like their fights, but like
Uh,
I don't know, like for me it's not like even if like I can hear the crowd, when I'm fighting. So even when they're like shouting, like, it just doesn't bother me. Like it's
mm,
my fight, like it's not their fight, you know. So I actually like I think I enjoy it more. Like I actually don't mind. I like to be the bad guy. Why not? You know,
absolutely.
I don't mind at all. Like I think it's all like everything like that thing. You in the cage. Nothing else matters. That's it. The only like voice that matters to me when I'm there is versus.
Hmm,
That's it. Then like everything else is just like okay, yeah, nothing
gotcha.
else.
Um, Speaking of Chris, let's talk about some Team KF guys that are on this card. The Shelley brothers both fighting. Um,
Yeah,
Ryan's got his hands full, right? Tobias Harilla is a scary man. I managed to see his fight against Damon Wilson on New Year's Eve, and he walks out with a clown mask and the purge noise. And I had some friends with me who are like, they're not MMA fans. They come around to watch this because we had tickets for it, and they're like looking around like, what is happening right now? And yeah, I mean, yeah, he's a scary man, and he's talented. He can knock people out. But
yeah,
Ryan's looked excellent since fighting for Cage Warriors. Um, so yeah, any like I guess insight you can give into to this matchup?
yeah. So I'm gonna break it up to you now.
Go on.
So I'm gonna forget that I'm Ryan's
Hmm.
friend and he's good teammate and everything. Forget that. I think Tobias Harilla, we know like he has that right hand. He hits hard.
Hmm.
Skill wise, all overall, he's not great. Ever like I don't know if you're right, but I know that.
Hmm.
I think I know that. So this is just my opinion. And Ryan's skill set is much better than him. So and I think what happens is like I think Ryan has more skills. I think Harila is gonna make it like a he likes to make it like a dog fight. Ryan is more like a smart fighter. I think Ryan has the ability to just pick him apart. That's what I actually think. Because like it's gonna be like Ryan is used to moving flows, from the taekwondo kickboxing.
Yeah.
So and Harila is like he's not the fastest guy. Ryan is much faster than him. Ryan has much better grappling than him, wrestling than him. Because actually, like people don't know this, but like he's actually very skilled guy. He's a skilled guy, like so. Like, like even like when I see it, I just like obviously it's a fight. You never know,
Hmm.
but I can't. Yeah, I can't see it other way than that. Just like out pointing Harilla, even hurting him, man. And like I wouldn't be surprised if he chokes him out.
Right. There you
Yeah,
go. There's the the call of the night.
yeah.
Brilliant. Actually, I was just gonna say talk about Adam, but Gene Barry's fallen out, hasn't he yet? Do you know if he's got a
He's,
replacement opponent yet?
they're hoping. I think
Yeah.
they're looking for someone, but nothing confirmed yet. So hopefully, man, it's
Yeah.
been a long camp and everything. So hopefully, he gets someone.
Yeah. It's always cool to have the sort of not gimmick, but the same brothers on the same card is it's
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Takamandu. Um,
Oh man.
yeah, the cat. Very excited to finally see him. Yeah, it's his Cage Warriors debut, isn't it? Right against Benoit
Yeah.
Blanc, which I swear is the main character for that Knives Out TV show with oh no film with Daniel Craig, right? Don't know if you've ever seen that. Anyway, yeah, Takamandu making his debut, 2-1. A lot of hype behind him. It was fighting in South Africa for a minute, I think, and yeah, it's now finally making the
Cage Warriors.
walk. Yeah, what can we expect to see from Takamandu?
Man, Taka like he fights at bantamweight, and the guy is like big 6'1".
Jesus.
I like uh, I call him like the like he just a big like Johnny Bones of bantamweights,
Yeah.
and man, he hits hard. I'm looking forward to that because like I think now he hasn't been fighting in a loads,
Mm.
so I'm looking forward to that, and I think he's gonna put a nice statement there, you know. And actually, like I think he's gonna hurt the guy pretty early, like with the shots. You know, I know the guy likes to shoot for takedowns, he's like a grappler.
Mm.
He's pretty like I think he's all right from his back as well, like that guy, the French guy. But yeah, I think Ryan, like not Ryan, Taka just like hurt him in the feet, and yeah, maybe like just it's gonna be some straight shot like a right hand or something that hurts him bad because like from bantamweights, man, that guy hits very hard. Like
Mm.
he actually hits very hard. So yeah, and he's a big guy, so he has all the advantage, height, reach, and he's strong, man. Like he's not, like those that are like long for the weight, but like weak. He's actually very strong guy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that, and I think he's gonna start slow, see where he's at, and yeah, he's put him away. Hopefully,
6'1" is ridiculous for a bantamweight.
yeah.
I'm
And that
6'1". I could never hit
hell no.
that way. Jeez. Um, so I think those are ones that really stand out to me. I mean, Charrier's there on there as well, but his opponent I'm not particularly familiar with. But are there any other names, any other teammates that you'd like to talk about and give some insight into?
Dion Hill is
Yeah,
fighting. My teammate
or more.
is fighting. Yeah, I don't know who's the guy, but I know who's the guy, but I don't know his name. But yeah, it doesn't matter.
Zimbala.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be very good fight from Leon. I think it's gonna be too much for that guy,
Mm-hmm.
and we're just gonna run over him. I actually like when I'm telling you these opinions, these are just not because they are my teammates. Actually, what I feel like seeing the other guys, like that guy, I think he was fighting featherweight or something, Mercy, and yeah, I think like Leon is too big for him. Leon is a big guy, man, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that as well. I think he's just gonna smash him. Basically, he's gonna make it dirty with him. I think Leon is gonna be the guy who's gonna just make it nasty to
Yeah,
him.
he is one of those guys that you see like like the guys on like I don't know Instagram or Twitter who talking about like UK or UK and Ireland prospects and whatnot, and you're seeing Leon Hill's name come up time and time again. So yeah, definitely excited to see what he can do in there. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up. I mean, cracking card. Especially at the top of it. I mean, those top three fights: McKee, Wallhead, Sheehan, Elliott, and Harilla, Shelley. That's an outrageous top three for a Cage Warriors event.
I'm actually looking forward to because like I like just like gonna put it out there, just, So I actually won the Oban's fight. I won the fight Oban but yeah, just didn't hear anything. Obviously, he thinks he's a gangster about everything, but yeah, and that's like I'm talking like after the George McManus fight. Like a day before the fight, before the weigh-ins, and I'll tell you the story. The day before the weigh-ins, I saw Indy and I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna finish George McManus and I want Oban next. Just put me like straight away, and yeah, just didn't hear anything about Oban. And man, just like yeah, I'm looking forward to that, But like, just like I respect everyone. I actually like respect everyone, and I'm not looking like they're all shy and everything. But like, yeah, I'm just like looking forward to see that, and yeah, hoping to get summer back. Hopefully,
are you gonna manage to get to the event in person, like tickets or anything like that?
You mean Cage Warriors
Dublin? Yeah.
I'm gonna be in the back, man.
Oh right, of course, yeah. Like cornering anyone or just helping out?
No, I'm just gonna helping around the guys and see what's up. So,
yeah, the vibe will be good. And yeah, hopefully next time they come back to Dublin, you'll actually be on the card.
Yeah, hopefully, man. Yeah, let's see.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on today, Omran. Social medias, anything like that? Where can people find you?
Just Instagram. That's what I use the most. Chaaban Junior. And yeah, nothing else. Thank you very much. And yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, thank you, and can't wait to see you back in the cage.